So I said I was thinking about doing a review for a movie called No Nay, Lay Down. Anytime I talk, anytime there's a sound, she has to get out from under the covers. But a movie called A Silent Voice on Netflix. I'll show you. It was on like the the new release section? Or, yeah, newly released, new releases. You know where they put the new chat for Netflix that they just added. But I can't find it there, and for some reason I can't find it in my continued. So just type in silent, and you should be able to find it. Should be in the second row. You'll see an image. Hopefully I'll be able to pan to the actual fucking thing. Hold on. Ignore my shitty room. Am I still... No. Stop that. No. Netflix. Start. He says that one. That's what it looks like. A silent voice in the movie. It's 2 hours and 9 minutes long, I guess. It says, a former class bully reaches out to the deaf girl who's tormented him in grade school. Sorry, it's like white text and the background's white at the moment, like you just saw like the mountain. So I'm like trying to read over that and no, stop. God damn it, never stop it. Let me read the fucking thing. Like auto plays. I hate that. Ugh. I don't know how to turn off. Let's see. A former class bully reaches out to the deaf girl he's tormented in grade school. He feels unworthy of redemption but tries to make things right. There are parts where it feels kind of odd, but I actually did like it. But it's very heavy, like I said in like another review. I think it was like an update or something video. Where I was like, hey, I'm not putting up videos for a little bit. Sorry about that. I ran out of the ones I'd stocked up. I don't know why it took me like 14 fucking minutes, but literally could have just done it in 2. Because I ran. But it talks about things like bullying and suicide. And, well, more like attempted suicide, really, because no one actually is committing suicide. But they think about doing it, and there's like an almost attempt, and no one actually dies. That's what I'm saying. But like, it's heavy, is what I mean. Much heavier than I'd usually watch. But I actually ended up liking the movie. There are some things that are kind of... how do I put it? Like, there are some things where, like, they're really detailed about things. Like, there's a part of the movie, it's not really important, but where she gives him a gift, and he doesn't know what it is. I didn't know what the fuck it was. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, was that, like... Have you ever seen, like, an anime? Because I've never seen it in real life. But they have, like, these lollipops where it's... Or I think they're, like, lollipops. But basically, it's, like, hardened sugar candy. That's why it's on a stick. That's why I'm thinking of the lollipop. But it's, like, sponge sugar art. So that's kind of what it looks like. When I'm looking at it, I'm like, is that what that is? And at the same time, I'm like, why the fuck are there a shit ton of plants in the background? For some reason, my head didn't put together. But you find out later, like, for a second... It's like some randomly put in moment where it's like, oh, that's what it is, and they're like fucking garden decorations. Like, they'll put on like little details like that, and then they kind of like leave off on other things. Like, you do get resolution at the end of the movie, but there's this one kid, the blonde haired boy. I can't remember his fucking name. It starts with an S, I think. And Nay, lay down. Can you hear like her paws or claws on the fucking hardwood floor? Is it hardwood floor? I don't know. Whoever built this house didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I don't even know if it was real hardwood. Sorry, I had to itch my ear. But like, he's in there for a little bit. You don't really get a resolution with him. He does appear again later on for like a split second. And like it's kind of weird that they like put in that little thing, like you actually find out what the fucking present was. Nay, lay down. She drives me nuts. But you don't like get a resolution with those, like with the guy, the main. I want to say protagonist, but that's not quite right. The boy that was bullying her. He's kind of like the main character, and like you get some details, and other times you don't. And I think it might be on purpose, because you never really find out why he bullied her. You can kind of just guess why people do this shit. They don't really outright tell you, hey, I did it because... Where it's like, oh, they'll show little things. Like, later on she gets bullied by another girl. And you're like, why the fuck why. She did nothing to her. But if you actually watch the little things that are going on in the scenes, you realize she's kind of like looking, like sideways glancing at the boy. So maybe she liked the boy and she didn't like that he was giving this other girl attention. So maybe that's why she started bullying her. Like there's little things like that where they don't really tell you, but they kind of hint. And you're like, oh, maybe. But like, you don't know for sure. But I actually kind of like that. This movie made me sob so fucking hard. I really liked the way the art looked. I liked the way they kind of like shot. I want to say they shot things, but like when they like when you frame things in movies, like in films, how they like shoot things with angles. They kind of like put that, but it's this fucking anime. They actually like drew it, you know. So I don't know. I just like the way it looked. It's probably not a movie I'd watch again. Not because it's bad or anything. I actually did like it. Like I've said like 3 fucking times already in this goddamn review. But like I don't like to watch super sad things, which makes no sense because I watch K-drama, which is in itself just feelings fodder. Like you don't want to get hit with the feels, don't watch K-drama. But like I don't like watching heavy things. I don't like watching things about bullying or suicide or like really depressing things. Which makes, like I said, no sense. Considering other shit I watch, like the K-drama, which is just, that's a lot of crying. There's a lot of manipulative bullshit in those things. Like there's always someone just, oh no, like clutching their chest and just falling over from a fucking heart attack because they work too hard. Or they're always getting hit by a car, or fucking amnesia, everyone's a fucking doctor, or like a CEO. Just, well, that's another ranty thing I'll probably do one day. What K-dramas are just, I don't understand K-dramas. Anyway, sorry for getting off topic there. Actually, have I ever not gone off topic in any of my reviews? No, seriously, have I ever not gone off topic? Or not gone, nay! Or something like that in the background. Anyway, but, it is pretty heavy. I did like it, though. I think it's one of those things where, you're either gonna like it or you're not gonna like it. I think if you like kind of like weighty movies with kind of like its own atmosphere, maybe try it. Like, I kept thinking on my head. If I'm thinking it's already in my head, I don't know why I wouldn't have to explain it, but I'm thinking in my head. Just, like, I kept thinking about what I would say if I did a review for this. And now I'm actually talking, as you've noticed, I'd get dumb real fast. Like, there was a point, and it's just gone. And then I can write the points down. But I even start ranting in my writing, or I just go, fuck it. Like, but I would definitely try it. Like I said, it's on Netflix. Just search for Silent. The movie is called A Silent Voice. I think it also has another title. But on Netflix, it's A Silent Voice, the movie. What was it rated? I think it's, TV 14. Like I said, it's an hour and like 9 minutes. I need glasses, so, no. That's what I think it says. But, I really liked it. I would try it. Just if you want something a little bit, like if you want to watch something emotional, give it a try. You might like it. For my next review, actually I have like a few more minutes on the last episode. So I'm finished with A Wise Man's Grandchild. A Wise Man's Grandchild. There you go. Sorry. I mumbled that or something. Tongue-tied. Is that the term? I'm still thinking if I want to do a review on the Moro's Mononokean. Like I said, I don't really, like, there's some, like, other channels you might suggest, hey, do a review on, and they'll watch it, and they'll do it. For me, it's whatever the fuck I feel like doing a review on, whatever I watch that I happen to want to do a review on is basically what it is. There's no point in giving me suggestions. I mean, it's nice to have suggestions. You can give me suggestions, that's great, thank you. But I'm one of those people, like, I want to watch what I want to watch when I want to watch it. Or I don't want to watch that. And there's moments where I'll either marathon every episode, Or I'll marathon with you and go, okay, I need to stop because it's getting too heavy. Like, I did that with Beelzebub. Will I ever pronounce that name right for that fucking anime? Which is one of my favorite animes. I don't think I'm doing a review for it, but I'm definitely going to do a review for it one day. I'm also thinking about doing a review for Fruits Basket, but the current one. Because there's two. There's like the old one, and then they just, was it last season? Or was it still, is it still considered this season? Or they've renewed it. They've redone it. They started from the beginning. It's the first season, and clearly they're going to do the rest of the manga. I think I've overheard somewhere. Or I guess read somewhere that they're doing the rest of the manga. So I'm thinking, well, I need to watch the old one and then start from the beginning of the first one, or the new one, and then compare them. And I'm like, maybe I don't want to do that. I'll just do like a review for the new one after I finish that one, and compare it to memory. And then if I want to do one for the old one, I'll go watch the old one and do a review for that, and then compare them in that. Like, does that make sense? I don't know. So yeah, a bit ranty, but I think I've said everything I can think of. That I liked it. It was kind of heavy. It was beautifully drawn. I did like the music. The music was nice. I usually don't really notice music much unless it's like I really like the music, like right away. Otherwise, I'm just kind of meh. Just background music becomes background music, you know. Sit down. Thank you. Anyway, that's the review for today. I might put this video up on the day I recorded it. I might do, like, I'm going to stockpile more reviews like I do usually, so you'll probably see me with this same dumbass hairstyle. Maybe so, like, this will be moved, like, slightly to a different direction or something. Oh, no. Anyway. I was going to say something and then just, like, completely blanked. Why are you whining? There's nothing wrong with you. You're not hot. You just ate. You were just outside. She's always whining. And I'm always ranting. Anyway. Guess that's goodbye. I don't know.